If I hear a little something, I can pop to. Okay, so I'm so excited. Today we have the lovely Maisha Delgado. Woo, hair clap, yes. You know, I was so happy when you were like, I want to jump on. I got something to say. At first, I was like, oh, she joking. She playing. I was like, you know what? Because you were actually on my list. You're one of the people that was on my list. And I was like, you know what? I definitely feel like she got something to say. She got a story to tell. And that's like my whole mission with my podcast here. People with a story to tell. So when I sent it to you and then you booked,
yeah,
I was like,
playing no games. Playing no games.
I was like so excited. I was like, yes, she booked. She's gonna come on.
Yeah.
Like it's about to be good, especially because like I haven't talked to you since like 2018,
Yep.
high school, and
Yep.
like in high school, me and you we didn't talk like that. But like me and you, we would like make fun of each other.
Yeah, I definitely poked you a lot.
Yeah,
definitely always
yeah,
poking you.
You did.
Any chance I got, I'm just poking you.
You definitely
Yep.
were.
I was definitely one of those.
Oh, this bitch. Why is she bothering me today? Like it's 7 o'clock in the morning. Talk about some Dom.
Dom, where's Dom? I'm finding something today. What, boy?
But how have you been?
I've been all right. I've been okay. It's been a lot. It's been a crazy couple years after high school. You know what I'm saying? You're really just trying to figure out who you are, really.
Right.
You know? And it's just like, you think you're grown, but you're not really grown.
Right.
You're still learning,
Mm-hmm.
but you're kind of hard-headed at the same time. So it's kind of like, you know. But
Right.
overall, we're getting there. We could definitely get going up, getting better.
Yeah.
How are you?
Absolutely. I'm good. I could definitely say the same. Like back then, we definitely thought, or I at least thought, you know, ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do. I got this. Like I'm grown. And da da da. Da. And especially like when you hit 18, you think like all this stuff is magically gonna. Oh, I'm moving out. I'm about to do my own thing, girl. Ain't nobody moving out. I was still living with my mama.
What, man? Let me tell you, boy.
I was still living with my mama. I think it's so crazy at that age we think we have everything figured out. And the age we are right now, it's like I have a better head on my shoulders, but it's like I don't got nothing.
No,
figured out.
I'll be like, am I behind? Sometimes I'll be thinking, am I behind? Because you're so used to seeing social media and seeing so many other people do so many things. You're watching
Right.
everybody's life every other day. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
On your phone. And then you sit there and you start comparing yourself to other people as well. You know, thinking that like maybe you're not doing enough.
Right.
But at the same time, everybody has their own journey at their own pace. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Your journey's not going to be like the other journey or somebody else's journey, you know? So it's just kind of like trying to find your groove and getting there. You know what I'm saying? Stay focused on you
Right.
and your path. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else's path matters really
Right.
but yours.
I like that you said that because I definitely feel like I felt like that at times. Like, oh, how are we the same age and you're doing that and I'm still here? Like, I feel like I haven't accomplished anything.
Right.
And I feel like I told myself I have to stop doing that because just because I'm not where they're at, that doesn't mean I haven't done anything for myself.
Exactly.
Because there's things I accomplished that I didn't think I would ever do.
Exactly.
I'm like, I know that's right. Give me a little pat on the back. I know that's right.
We tend to be on like you know what I'm saying, just always going towards something that you forget these milestones that you hit on your way to where you're going. Your
Right.
goal, you know what I'm saying? And you don't give yourself enough credit for that.
Right.
You always want more and more and more.
Right.
You gotta
Absolutely.
be grateful for what you have right now.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's how I definitely felt after I had finished college. Because I was in college for like 5 years, four and a half, something like that. And I was like so upset because I didn't get my diploma on time. And I just kept calling it a piece of paper. I was like, it's just a piece of paper. Like, it don't matter. And when I tell you, when I got that in the mail, I was like,
This is my piece of paper. What are you talking about, boy?
that's my shit. I worked hard for that. Like, I
Boy,
know
stop
that's
playing.
right. Dominique Sawyer Hippolyte bachelor's degree. I know that's right. I
As you
worked
should,
hard
though.
for it.
Good for you, though.
Yeah,
Good for you.
that's pretty much, you know, life has just been lifing. That's really
Life be life in.
Yep.
Life be life in.
It sure is. It sure do. No, but for real, like, and I feel like it's going so fast. Like, I feel like once you hit, I'm not gonna say 18. I'm gonna say once you hit your 20s, whew, look where we are right now.
Right.
Next year we finna be 24, 25, 26. Next thing you know, we're
We
30.
pushing 30, girl. We pushing 30, man.
I'll be
I'm
like-
stressing, man. I'm just like, I be thinking, like I said, I told you earlier today we were talking, I still be feeling like I'm 19 sometimes. Especially with the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Like that just like, I feel like I don't even remember certain parts of the certain years because it flew by so much. I'd be like, dang, what year was that? Gotta go my Snapchat memory, start adding up, calculating. Wait, this was 2021 or 20. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it's moving fast. So after high school, like people tell you that too. Like going to high school, they go like, it's gonna go by fast. It's gonna go by fast. I'm just like, man, I ain't trying to hear that. Man, what? I blinked. It was ready to graduate. I said, oh boy, okay, cool, got it.
Right, trying to figure out your next move. And that's what I be telling my brother, because my brother, he's so like, oh, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to do this. I'm going to move. I'm going to get driving to that. I'm like, bro, you better enjoy being a sophomore, being 15, because 15 is going to come and go. And he's about to be 16 soon. So it's like, wow.
It's about to get real.
I be feeling so old. Like, used to be my little baby. And now he's like all taller than me. Right. He be letting me know, like, I'm like, all right, you can do all that. Exactly. At the end of the day, I'm big dog.
Big dog. Big dog. I be trying to be the cool sister, but also be like, have my foot down at the same time. I struggle with that a lot.
Girl,
you know,
who
it's
are
like,
you telling?
Oh my God. I be like, bruh, please, Lord, help me. Like, I'm trying to be cool, but you also get punched in your fucking face. Stop playing with me.
I know that's right. Listen, and then next thing you know, you hear in your mom's mouth, well, and I was like, you know, like, I'm not as hard as you are. Like, I'm very like lax, just like you talking about earlier, that gentle parenting.
I can't.
Gentle sistering. There you go. There you go. Gentle sistering. Speaking of that, we're going to roll into a question that I have for you. So are you able to walk me through your childhood and your upbringing?
Yeah.
What was that like for you?
I had a pretty like, first of all, my childhood was pretty okay. It was pretty good. As far as financially, the things that I needed, I always had roof over my head, food in my mouth, things like that. As far as parent-wise, I grew up with a single mother. You know, she didn't have the best background growing up. A lot of my family members were in the streets heavy. You know, growing up, you either were a drug dealer or you were a fiend. That's really it, you know. But as far as the family, we always made sure to prioritize family. That's one thing I could say. Family's a really big thing, and that's kind of like was an escape to everything else going around of us, you know, type of thing. My mom really, you know, it was a pretty rough, being that I was the first female, first grandchild, first female, my mother's first kid. It was very, very hard. I'm growing up with my mom is what I had to understand as an adult. You know, I didn't really understand that as a kid. As a kid, you're very, very ignorant to a lot of things. Very.
Right.
So, looking back now, you know what I'm saying? Probably when I was younger, I probably have a lot different to say about my childhood. But as of right now, I think I had a pretty good childhood. I think I was blessed enough to have the things that I had and the sacrifices that my mother made. You know what I'm saying, to get us where we at today, especially with my siblings too.
Yeah, I definitely felt that because I also grew up with a single mom, and like you said, like being that first kid, you're literally like your mom's your first best friend, and you're your mom's first best friend. So it's like you go through everything together, and like as a kid, I never really understood it. Like, why is like she doing all that kind of thing? But like now that I'm older, it's like okay, like I get it.
Yep.
Like, I fully understand, and it's like a full circle moment.
Yeah, 100%.
It's like, wow, like, I see why you did what you did. I see why you said what you said. And it makes sense.
Yeah.
But, like, absolutely, like, I had everything I needed. She, like, did what she had to do. And, like, I commend my mom, like, having me. My mom had me at 22. I think she had me at 22, 23, something like that. And I was like, wow, you were a baby having a baby. Like,
yeah, literally.
That's wild. Like, props to you, Mom. Like, I know that's right.
When you think about it, because I think about how old I am now, 22 now. My mother had me, I think she got pregnant 18 maybe, or 18, had me 19, something like that. Wow. She was very, very young. She had my biological father she had me with, but he wasn't the best guy. You know what I'm saying? He was in the streets as well.
Right.
So it was a lot of toxic things going on that obviously I didn't understand at such a young age, you know? And she had to get away, you know what I'm saying? She had to get away, you know what I'm saying? Create a new life, a better life for me and her at the time. And My family did help though a lot. You know what I'm saying? I remember my aunts and my uncles helping raise me as well. I think I honestly call my uncles my fathers as well because they helped my mom a lot. I see my grandmother as also like another mom. She was there a lot. It's like my best friend. You know what I'm saying? Like
about that.
Nobody fuck with Granny for real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I know that's right.
I don't play that. You know what I'm saying? So,
what you say about my Granny?
I
Get it popping.
What,
I know
man?
that's right.
That's my best friend for real. So. You know, and now my mother is like my best friend. I tell my mom anything. Boy, y'all playing with me. I'm calling my mom on heartbeat.
You know what? I felt that. My mom, Miss Lisa, this ain't what you want. I know that's right.
Yeah. It's all fun again, so I call Melissa. Don't let me call Melody 30, man. It's over with, boy. Stop playing with her. She get it done. I promise you, she get it done.
That's good,
don't tell it to her face, but she get it done. You know what I'm saying?
That's good though. That your mom has your back.
Yeah,
that's
she
how
always
it should
does.
be.
Always.
And it's like sometimes you compare that. I don't want to say compare, but like you see how other people have relationships with their moms versus your mom, and you're like, wow, like we could have ended up like that, but we're like this, and now I understand.
Yo,
because at times when you're a kid, you're like, why are you doing all that? Like, I don't like it. Like, you're the worst.
Oh my god.
And it's like, damn, I really said that stuff to my mom just because she didn't let me get a freaking doll
like,
at the store. But yeah, okay, yeah, I like that. Yeah. I like that your mom is your rock and you're hers.
Yeah, that's my dog for real.
Oh, we love to hear it. Love to hear it. Okay, so can you share the journey of personal growth and self-discovery you went through from your high school years to becoming the confident young woman you are today?
I feel like I'm still in that process. I feel like I'm still going through that. I feel like it's something that you're going to continue going through,
Right.
I got out of high school. I just wanted to be done with high school. I don't know if anybody knows that. I didn't take no pictures. I didn't take no graduation pictures. I didn't want to go to graduation. I didn't even want to go to prom. Didn't even want to go to prom.
Girl, but you slayed it,
yeah,
I remember when Maya walked in, everybody was like, okay, Maya, she look better than a guy. She look better than a guy.
Yeah, it's crazy because I bought my outfit. I got forced to buy my outfit 2 weeks prior. Had no idea what I was wearing.
Really?
Had no idea. It ended up coming out really well. You know what I'm saying? But boy, did I not want to go. I'm telling you, I was not playing. I was not trying to go. I wanted to be done with high school. I don't know why. I was just so over it. I got out of high school, and then I'm like, what now? Right. Everybody's going to college. Everybody's doing this. I didn't even apply for any colleges. Like, that's how much I wanted to be gone. I didn't apply for no colleges. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have that guidance. I didn't have no one there teaching me, showing me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's doing it. I have friends, but I probably was a little too embarrassed to even try to ask and see. You know what I'm saying? And my whole thing was, you know what? The military. That's it. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we out. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're going to do. And I got out of high school, waited a couple of months, and I signed up, and I went. And I just sent it. And I went through a really rough patch, too, at the time with my family leaving. And like I said, me and my mother, we didn't have the best relationship growing up. You wouldn't even know. But we went through something really, really hard at the time. You know what I'm saying? And she did all the healing and all the therapy and everything she needed. You know what I'm saying? While I was gone. So by the time I came back, she was a whole different person. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it was just like, I was grateful for that because it kind of like, it wanted me to change too. Okay, she's doing it at this age. You don't see, a lot of people like to be stuck in their ways at a certain age. You know what I'm saying? And they're okay with that. But she went and she did the work to change. So that was like, okay, cool. I kind of like put a battery in my back. You know what I'm saying? And I leave to the military and I wasn't focused at all. Still going through a hard, rough time. I'm so connected to being at home that I don't know how to physically or like mentally be away from my family right now. You know what I'm saying? Going through a lot. Especially being in a young relationship at the time too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just dumb, young. You know what I'm saying? Following things. And I come back home after a few months, like almost a year, and I'm still not focused. Still not focused. My mom's like, yo, I thought you was going to come home and be different. And I'm like, no, absolutely not. I want to have fun. I want to go outside. Getting arrested. Like, getting in trouble with the police. Like, just doing dumb stuff. Drama with friends. Like, it was just a lot of dumb things. Like, just not focused. So, it took for me to hit rock bottom, like rock bottom, like to the point where like I didn't even think, like I didn't even want to try no more. Like when you're just so numb that you just, it's just whatever happens, you know. Right. And I sat there for a long time, had no motivation, lost my faith in God. It got that bad. It got to the point where if you even brought up anything about God or faith or religion, I would get aggravated, like really aggravated. And it was just like I was in a rough spot, like a really bad spot. And it comes to the point where you get tired of yourself. You know, you want better for yourself.
Right.
I'm sitting here and I don't know who I am. I have nothing to my name, nothing, no friends, no people. I feel like I have nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I wanted better for myself. I was tired of seeing myself in a terrible way, coping with things that are not good for you, drugs, alcohol, things like that. You know what I'm saying? Weed, but you know what I'm saying? Whoa.
She had to specify.
Whoa, hold
just
on.
weed.
Time out, just in case. I don't want nobody going around like, wait, what's going on? What you mean, drugs? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But it just got to the point where I just got tired of myself, really. So I wanted to make that change, and I started with little things. You know what I'm saying? You don't give yourself much credit for simple things like getting out of bed and being productive.
Right.
That's a step. You know what I'm saying? Before I was just laying in my bed all day, not doing nothing with myself, miserable, angry at the world. But like, how you gonna be mad at the world? This is you. This is your life. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna force you to do nothing. Nobody gonna push you to do nothing.
Your life is what you make it.
You know what I'm saying? So this is you. You gonna sit here and blame everybody else, be mad at everybody else? That don't even make no sense for real.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I had to find that I had to find my own shit. Get my shit together for real. It was time. And I'm doing it. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on it.
Props to you. I know that's right. The fact that you recognize that and you were like, okay, like, this is an issue and I don't like this issue and it's going to change. That takes a lot because, like you said, people get stuck in their ways and they'll be like, this is it. This is how it is. This is how it's going to be.
Yep.
So shout out to you for doing that because I know that wasn't easy. I know that was definitely
it's definitely not. And people got to understand, too, you do have highs and lows. You know what I'm saying? Not every day is going to be a high day. You might feel great one day, and then the next day you wake up like, damn. And then it was like, did I do enough? Am I doing enough? But yeah, you was doing enough. You know what I'm saying? You got yourself out of bed today. You doing enough? You know what I'm saying? You're not where you was yesterday.
Right.
You doing enough. Do more. Keep going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no limits to this.
I think it's very important to remember to not discredit yourself because even I have days where I discredit myself a lot, just like I was telling you about my piece of paper. I discredited that, and then once I realized like all the hard work I put in, I was like, stop discrediting yourself, Dominique, because you went through what other people didn't go through or wouldn't go through. Even my mom told me that the other day because I was having a conversation with her and she was like, Dominique, listen, like you did what kids your age didn't do. It couldn't make it through. Like a lot of people don't make it through their first year of college, and I was like surprised I made it through because that shit was hard. Like I'm talking like I'm on my bedroom floor crying, asking like why, why am I going through this?
Like questioning him. You know what I'm saying? Questioning him.
Yes.
Really sitting there questioning like, yo, you can't. Like it got to that point. You can't be real. How am I going through this if you're real?
Right.
Why are you putting me through this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I had to change my mindset. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? It's not why are you putting me through this? What's the end goal in this? What are you like? What are you building me for? What are you getting me ready for? You know what I'm saying? You can't just get it all at once,
right?
Without knowing the materials, without, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go through certain things. You gotta experience certain things, learn certain lessons, so you know better. When you come to something, you know, okay, I know how to deal with that, or I know not to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have these horse binders.
Yeah, that's a fact. That is definitely a fact. So, transitioning away from friendships is emotionally challenging. It can be challenging to navigate changing friendships. How did you cope with the transition of not being friends with people you grew up with, and what was the most difficult part of letting go of those relationships?
Man. So what was the first part of the question again?
How did you cope with the transition of not being friends with people you grew up with?
How did I cope with it? I don't even think I did really. I think it was just I went through losing a lot of friends at one time that I grew up with. Like almost every single one of them at one time. That was hard. That was rough because it's like in the way it happened kind of too. It was just like the betrayal that I felt, you know what I'm saying? I was down really bad. It was a lot of drama that came with it. So it was just a terrible time in my life, and that also set me down low too as well. You know what I'm saying? Like these are people you grow up with. These are people that you trust. These are people that you love. These are people that you shared so many memories with. You know what I'm saying? We grew up together. Like you would never think that this would happen. Right. Especially at one time. That's a lot to take on. You know what I'm saying? Mentally I was drained. That drained me. You know what I'm saying? And as far as coping with it, like I didn't really handle it the best way, you know? There was times where I probably should have stuck up for myself and I really didn't. I let people just, you know what I'm saying, say what they say. I didn't clear my name up for a lot of situations. And then a lot of times too where it should have been situations where I could have handled better. I didn't. Right. I just didn't want to deal with certain things. You know what I'm saying? But going on further after losing all those friends, and then you just go on in life, and it's kind of just like I seen it as like I needed that time to be alone. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I knew what it felt like to be alone. You know what I'm saying? I was always busy, always having fun, always the life of the party, winning with friends. You know what I'm saying? Getting in a whole bunch of not focused at all. Then when I got that alone time and everybody's gone, it's kind of just like, whoa, now what? You got to really sit with yourself and learn yourself and know what's going on. You know, so it was a rough time, but looking back, it was worth it. I'm gonna be honest, it definitely was worth it. Like, then also it gave me the opportunity to meet other people, surround myself with better people. You know what I'm saying? The people that I was surrounding myself weren't the best people for me at the time. I'm gonna be honest. Even though there's so much love there, it was time to go different journeys. You know what I'm saying? Different routes. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but you can't come with me on this journey. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I could love you from a distance. You know what I'm saying? We can watch each other from a distance grow, but we can't grow together. You can't sit at my table. You know what I'm saying? We're on two
you can have a seat at the table.
Like, you just can't. But it was hard. Friendships, breakups are worse than relationship breakups. That's the hardest thing I ever went through, especially with a best friend. I lost a best friend, too, at the time. And that hurt. Like, the friendships, I could handle that. I could see it. You know what I'm saying? It happens. But a best friend, like your ride or die, that hurt. Like, bad. Like, and it took me a long time to heal from that. I don't trust people. You know what I'm saying? I didn't trust people for a long time. I didn't want friends. I isolated really bad. I don't trust a soul. You know what I'm saying? You're the one person like that you would do anything for. Right. Like, it felt like a soulmate, but like platonic. Like, that's really how it felt. Like, we felt like the same person. Like, you were meant for me. You know what I'm saying? As my friend. The love was really genuine too as well, but it was hard. It was really hard going through that. But we came up out of that. You know what I'm saying? I learned the lessons. I took the lessons for what they were. I feel like you go through certain things over and over until you get it. It's not going to be with the same people. It can bring you different people in different forms, but until you finally get it, you're going to keep going through it, bro. So you better catch the lesson while you can. Stop playing with it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be wasting your time over and over.
Right. That's definitely a fact, because I had went through the same thing, and it's like, it sucks because it's like you find out all these things and it's like you go through all these things and you say you supposed to be my bitch, like what are you doing, like what's going on? And like I definitely feel what you say about like that friendship breakup. That shit hurts. Like, you were my like go-to. I went to you for everything, doing this and that. You know what else I noticed? Like, people that you were friends with and like I was like friends with but acquaintances with, I don't even talk to you no more.
Absolutely not.
I don't even talk to them anymore.
And I wouldn't even want to again. That's the best part. like, honestly speaking, like, there's, like, I definitely had people come to me and were open to, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Try certain things, but it's kind of just like, no.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's just, I just can't bring myself to go back to that. And then especially when you start, because people still talk, you know what I'm saying? Things still go around. There's always going to be gossip. So when you still finding out people are still certain ways, you're kind of like, bro, all this time go by and all this, you ain't,
right.
What the fuck? What you been doing?
Up.
What you been doing? Like, what?
Yeah.
No, I can't bring you around me anymore. I'm over here. I'm not the same. That's the thing, too. People forget to understand that. The person that you knew me back then, I'm not that person no more.
Right.
I'm so far from that. Like, no, we're not doing certain things or not. No, I'm smarter, more wiser. You know what I'm saying? I got a better head on my shoulders. I want more for myself. I want more for the people around me.
Yeah.
I want to set myself up with good people. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
People that want more for themselves. People that got more than me. I'm saying, let's drive off each other. If you're not trying to do that, what you really trying to do that?
Right. You trying to sit in the corner and gossip about this person and that person like we did years ago. We're not trying to do what we did years ago. We're trying to grow up.
I don't care what nobody got going on. It ain't got nothing to do with me. What the hell I got to do with that, bro?
Right. What are you doing to elevate, and how are you going to help me elevate myself?
Right. I should be talking about myself. I don't talk about anybody. You talk about my damn self.
There you go.
The hell you talking about?
So that's so funny that you said that, because my next question is, are there people from your past whom you thought you would always be in your life that you, damn it, I gotta reread it. Are there people from your past whom you thought you would always be in your life that you would consider reconnecting with now? What factors would influence that decision?
I feel like I kind of been going through that. Like I said, I had certain people reach out and wanted to rekindle. But as of right now, I'm just not ready for that.
Yeah.
I'm not in a place for that. I'm not worried about trying to rekindle another friendship with somebody or trying to make something work right now. I'm focused on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm my biggest priority right now. You know, I'm not in that mindset to be trying to branch out and trying to fix something and seeing what went wrong or what could have went wrong. However, maybe for one or two people, and that comes with just genuine natural time. You know what I'm saying? And a genuine conversation. It's not let's hit up and let's just we get back into this.
Feels fake, feels forced.
No. If we naturally just so happen bumping each other and hey, how you doing? You know what I'm saying? Let's catch up. What happened? Let's talk about that.
Right.
Yeah, I'm open to it. I'm down. But to forcefully do it, absolutely not.
Right.
I'm not here for that right now. Man, honestly, like I said, I'll have to see so much change. Like, what do you want? What do you want? You know what I'm saying? What do you got going on in your life? What are you looking for? What are your goals? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What do you prioritize?
Right.
We got to be on the same type of time.
Right.
We got to get this together. You know
Absolutely.
And I'm not being straight. I can still have fun. I'm still in my age. You know what I'm saying? I'm still lit and turned. Young and turned, trying to have fun. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I also want better for myself. We growing up. You know what I'm saying? It's going to go by fast. And I'm trying to set something for me.
Yeah, no, that's a fact. And, like, I definitely felt about the rekindling, because it's like, okay, if I do rekindle this with you, what are we about to get out of this? And, like, if I'm not ready, it feels forced. I feel like I just did it because, like, you hit me up, all right, it's cool, it's whatever. Are we going to go back to how we were? Is there going to be any improvement? Because I'm improving. Are you improving? Have you changed? So it's kind of like, is it even really worth doing all that? Because I'm not going to sit up here and say that, you know, like, a few people haven't reached out to me, because they have. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, you know, we'll text for like a couple days, and then it's like, it's the same bullshit all over again. Like, this isn't worth it. You know, like, back then, you was cool. You know, you was my road dog. Like, what's up? What's popping? Like, you know, we're good. But, like, it's like you said, we're getting older. I need, like, I don't want to use the word stability, but I need something to come out of this relationship, out of this friendship. 100%. What is going to come out of this? Are you the same person you were? Or are you different?
Right.
Are you, like, going to show me, like, okay, Dominique, like, what happened back then? I'm not still carrying that with me now. And like you said something earlier about that pain. And I definitely felt that, because another reason why I'm not for like just jumping into those old friendships is because the pain that it caused me, I don't think I healed from yet.
I'm not, absolutely not.
Because the people that you thought, well, in my experience, the people that I thought had my back, they was behind my back talking about me.
What?
Not man, sticking up for me.
Man, look, let me tell like, yo, I hate to break it down. I don't want to be that person to break down exactly what happened, but it was so messy. When I say it was messy, and I felt like I was done dirt. I don't care what nobody say. And I know I was too, because I got apologies. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact I was done dirt. Mm-hmm. And I beat myself up wondering what I did wrong for the longest. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Even though people did me wrong, I sat there and I said, damn, what could I have done different?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why you go about it like that? Or why didn't you do this? You know what I'm saying? And I can't keep blaming myself for things other people did to me. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me having a good heart. I'm not going to lie. That's just what it comes with.
Sucks having a good heart.
Yeah, but that pain hit different. Like, man, you don't know what I went through behind that, what I went through behind closed doors. And I don't think people think, like, friendships, when things happen like that, I don't think they understand that. That's trauma, too. The same trauma you can get from a relationship, a sexual partner, is the same type of trauma you can get from a friendship.
Yes.
I literally don't want friends. Like, I have acquaintances and friends, really good friends, like a small circle. Mm-hmm. But as far as like a big circle or having a lot of friends, like I'm very distant. Like, I can't do it.
Yeah. And
plus, we're older now too. Like, we not on that type of time where we used to be on FaceTime all the time back then, texting all the time. We see each other every day at school. Like, no, like, I barely, bro, texting me. Good luck. Man, I can either text back super fast or in a month. You pick.
Right. I felt that. Especially like the big group. I mean, I never like had a big group. I will say, like, when this is one of my issues. Like, when I had transferred to NFA, because I didn't go there like my freshman year. When I had transferred, I tried to be in everybody's face, everybody's business, because of a certain individual I was hanging out with. I seen the people they were hanging out with, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, this is what it is. Right. And I realized, like, that's some bullshit.
Just dumb as hell.
It took me like my senior year and then going into college. I was like, that's some bullshit. I don't even know why I was trying to do all that, because the person that I thought was going to have my back, they decided to sit here and be with those people and talk about me behind my back like I was a dog. But I'm supposed to be your person. I known you for 14 years of my life, and I'm supposed to be your person. That's some bullshit. That's so crazy. Don't let these people fool you. You don't need to be hanging out with no big ass groups of people. All you need is you not. At the end of the day. You and God.
And groups of people are never like, it depends. Like, because you got to think about it. You got groups of people, but then you got like little sections in the groups of people. So you really got to be careful when it comes to big groups. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you understand that. Not everybody's your friend.
Yeah.
Not everybody's your fucking friend. Well, you remember when your parents used to tell you not everybody your damn friend? And not everybody your friend. I'm serious.
Right. And I think that's what I struggled with, because, being the new person, and like I had known like some people, because we had went to, the offie school when we was kids. Yeah. I went to the offie school when we was younger, so I was trying to get in with them, and then I'm like, damn, and then I got this one picking on me every fucking day. I'm like, damn, but you learn from it, and I'm glad, like you said, you're happy that you don't deal with those people anymore, and I don't blame you. I'm happy I don't deal with the people I deal with anymore, because once you start doing certain things, and it took me forever to like finally like you know what, that's it.
Yeah.
And it hurt, but
it hurts.
You gotta cut those loose ends.
It's not gonna hurt forever though.
No,
trust. It's not gonna hurt forever.
You know what I learned? Like, God places people in your life that are meant. I mean, He places people that are there to stay forever and that are there for lessons. And I'm very thankful for the people that I have in my life now.
Yeah.
Because I have like 3 people that I could be like, yep, we're good. Like, we're rolling. And I'm glad, because those people, not only do they help me with having a closer relationship to God, but they elevate me every day. People I was dealing with years ago, they wasn't telling me, oh, like, you got it, Dom. You're going to make it, Dom. Da, da, da. They was just, you know, like I said earlier, bullshit. So, you know, like, you know, it's fine. It's cool.
Right.
Life is good, you know, can't complain.
That's good.
So talk about your experience in the service. What made you go in, and as a woman, what adversities did you face?
Man, look, man. First of all, I joined the service, like I said, because I didn't know what I was doing. I was like, honestly, I think I was bored. I could have just been bored for real.
Really?
I went a couple days before my 18th birthday. So I was 17. I signed the paperwork as if I was 18. And I just went for it. I walked in. It was crazy because my best friend at the time was supposed to be the one going. So I was going with her for her to sign up. You know what I'm saying? I was supposed to sign up. I was still trying to have fun. I was trying to be out there in the streets for like really. Not the streets. But we went and she didn't end up signing the paperwork. My ass signed the paperwork. My ass left. It was time to go. They gave me what? I signed the paperwork December. By February I was out of here.
Yeah, that's a quick process.
Yeah. They one-way ticket, I'm gone. So I went to Chicago. Started my boot camp in Chicago. And then spent about 8 weeks in there. That was like
I heard boot camp is like really rough. Like, you know, like, I thought about going into the service, and then I was like, ain't nobody about to be talking to me like that.
See, that's the thing though. A lot of people sit here and they're like, you know what? I was the same way. Because I said, boy, I know somebody come in my face, bro. I swear for God, bro. I swear for God. Bro, like, it was just like, but then you get there and you can't really take it serious for real.
Really?
You got somebody yelling in your face, doing all this, you like, bro, can you back the fuck? First of all, it's 6 o'clock in the morning, my nigga. Please. I could barely hear. And you doing all this goddamn yelling.
Right.
And then you think about it, right? You're in a room for 8 weeks with, granted, 180-something other females. 8 weeks. Females. No, this is crazy. This is war. It's like, you know what I'm saying? You have to learn to be a team, like a one. You know what I'm saying? Be as one. You got to shower together. Y'all eat together. Y'all sleep together. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is your sisters for the next 8 weeks. Figure it out type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was like the craziest experience ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ended up meeting some of the most amazing people I ever met. I met some of the most loyal friends than the people I grew up with since day one. You know what I'm saying? I networking so much people all over the world. Like, I can go anywhere if I really wanted to.
That's
Yo, bro,
dope.
like, I want to come to Hawaii. You down to let me stay at your crib? Yeah, you come on.
That's dope.
That shit is crazy. Like, you meet so many people, bro. Like, in the experience, the traveling, I had a blast traveling. My training was crazy. The things that I went through training, I ended up flying down to Florida. Stayed in Florida for a couple months. Was stationed out there. Flew back to Chicago. Stayed in Chicago, and then I was stationed and grinding over here. And, like, the experiences were nuts. The people I met, amazing. As far as, like, politics in the military, rough. They're still dealing with a lot of things that needs to be fixed. As far as race, females, I went through this thing with my hair for a long time. You know what I'm saying? Being a darker toned woman with blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? It was allowed, but they'll still try to figure out a way to, like, figure out something's wrong with it. Well, that's not your natural hair color. How do you know that? You're telling me that that's what you're telling me, that black women can't grow blonde hair?
Ugh. I've gone through so many issues with that at work. Is
that what you're telling me? Because no, it doesn't work like that.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So there's still a lot of things that need to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? You deal with a lot of race things. You know what I'm saying? Higher power, men thinking that they could just do anything. You know what I'm saying? White men at that. We're gonna say it because it's real. They need. We're gonna say it. You know what I'm saying? But as far as, like, the resources that you have, And like I said, just the overall experience, like, I was living my best life. Like, I was having a blast. And I would do it again.
Really?
Yeah, I would do it again.
That's crazy because a lot of people say don't join the military.
Yeah.
I fucking hate it.
For the longest time, this whole year, I just got out about not even a month ago. Like, I'm in my process of getting out right now.
Oh.
The 4 years, I'm getting out right now. And the whole time, I'm never doing this again. I swear for God, y'all never going to see me. When I figure out a way to get out of here, I'm gone. I hate all you guys. Like, this was just dumb. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I sat here and I'm looking back and I'm like, it was not that bad, girl. You'll be okay. Like, you could do it again. But I want to do it in a different branch. Navy? Nah, I'm not trying to go over there anymore. Air Force? That's where it's at.
That's what my god sister.
That's where I'm trying to go.
That's what she was trying to get me into. And I was like, girl, that ain't for me.
Yeah.
That ain't for me. I'll stay right here. I'll stay right here.
I have a lot of people that ask me questions, especially because of my platform, like on social media. Always have people ask me questions. And I keep it real. Like, I'm not sugarcoating nothing because a lot of times they do that when you try to join the military. They want you to just come. They want the numbers. You know what I'm saying? They get the credit for it.
You know what's so crazy? I got something in the mail. Them people trying to get me.
They gonna get you, girl. Don't let them, man.
Trying to get
I'm
me.
telling you, do your research too. Like, you know what I'm saying? I rushed it. 2 months. I rushed it. I just signed the paperwork and went. I was ready to go. But I wish I would have did a little bit more research, figure out what I really wanted to do, you know, things and such like that. So I have a little bit more knowledge going moving in. You know what I'm saying?
Did you tell your family beforehand, or was it you signed the paperwork and you was like, hey, y'all, so
basically, I made the appointment. I signed the paperwork. I went back to my mom. I said, hey, by the way, your girl's out of here. I'm leaving. Leaving where? Like, the Navy. She was like, what? Are you serious? Hype. Hype. Like, so supportive. Like, that's super supportive. Like, even to the point I had more paperwork signed and she came with me. Because I wanted them to, like, understand what was happening. So I brought my stepfather and her. And they were hype. When I tell you, like, she, like, took a picture. Like, gave her so much stuff. They gave her, like, stickers. Like, Proud's mom of a sailor. A hat. Like, a bumper card. Like, it was just crazy. Like, she was so excited for me. She wanted, like, something so different for me. She did not. You know what I'm saying? The path I was heading down at the time, she was like, yeah, this is not it. You got to figure something out fast. Because you're not going to be living here. So, let's do this.
Don't you love that? Like, you're not about to be living in my house doing all that shit. That's so good, though. That's so good. I'm trying this whole new thing. It's called Soul Time. So, it's like deeper questions in a sense to get deeper into your soul. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to work it out. From an empowered perspective, how would you describe the current state of your soul?
The current state of my soul. That's a crazy question. My soul, whew, boy. I'll say we're in a time of healing right now. Like, some real healing. Like I said, like, I'm very much focused on trying to my self-love, getting back to know myself. You know what I'm saying? Getting back in tune with myself. I feel very much not connected to myself right now. You know what I'm saying? And I want that back. Not even necessarily the old Maisha, a better me, but I want that feeling back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Of being like, I don't know, I just felt so disconnected for so long. I just felt like I've just been going through so much back to back. I haven't had time to really understand what is happening to me right now. What am I going through? Why am I going through this? You know what I'm saying? What does my soul need? Really? You know what I'm saying? And that's where I'm at right now, just trying to figure that out, trying to move forward. Trying to give me what my soul needs for real. You know what I'm saying? Healing. Healing certain aspects, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that go unhealed. And you learn that growing up. You don't think about how much your childhood affects you growing up and your adulthood. That, man. Jesus. You look in the mirror and you see the little kid of you. You know what I'm saying? You got to heal that kid first.
You know what's crazy you say that, because lately I've been having moments of, like, I'll have flashbacks of my childhood and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yo,
like what's going on? Like, why is that hitting me in this moment right now? And it's so crazy, and you don't realize how much that affects you. And, you know, I noticed, like, a lot of people, they try to step over the healing process And that's not healthy at all because it's so important.
I'm so guilty of that.
Hey, I'm guilty of it too.
100% guilty. Like, healing? What? I'll go right around that bit. Excuse me. Excuse me. I ain't, not today though. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And it will follow you. It's a shadow. It's a ghost.
Yep.
You think you are never going to be happy or you're never going to feel satisfied until you heal certain parts that need to be healed. Exactly. You just have to go through it. And no matter how dark it is, how rough it is, you have to feel that. You know what I'm saying? I struggle with not feeling things. You know what I'm saying? Distracting myself from feeling certain things. And then I wonder why later down the line why I can't handle certain things or know how to deal with something. Yep. Because you never healed from that. Mm-hmm. Why does that trigger you? Why does that make you so angry? Because you never healed from that in the past. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's a trigger for you. Mm-hmm. Why? Because you never healed. You know what I'm saying? You didn't take that time. You was on go mode. You know what I'm saying? Especially being minority. We always on go mode. We always in survival mode. We do not know how to live. We are on survival mode 24/7. You know what I'm saying? It's just from generations being passed down. You know? And I'm trying to steer from that. I'm not trying to do that no more. Especially for the next generation to come. My siblings, my kids. You know what I'm saying? I want to set a different example for them. You don't got to go through what I go through. Mm-hmm. You don't got to go through what my mother went through, her mother went through, my father. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to go through that.
Right. So I felt that. That's a fact. I'm trying to make a change here. Okay. So your openness and comfort with your identity as a female attracted to other females, it's inspiring. Could you discuss how you came to accept and embrace your authentic self and the impact it has had on your life and relationships?
I've been like this since the womb. I never really had it come out, which I'm grateful for.
Oh, really?
Never did.
Oh,
never did. I probably since I was a kid, I remember always being a tomboy. You know what I'm saying? Always on the team with the boys, being rough, playing outside. I remember one time I got dressed up for school in some like a skirt and some stockings. I came home with like 100 holes in them bitches. my dad was looking at me like, bro, I can't even send you to school, bro. Like, you had to perform. How you go to school looking like this and come back looking like this? You know what I'm saying? And that's just something I always, you know what I'm saying? I always been like, I always been a rough kid, a rough girl. Like, I never liked anything girly, none of that. And I knew from young I liked females. I'm not gonna lie. Like, from a kid, like, kindergarten. Like, I used to be like, damn. I don't know if anybody else feel like this, but she kind of cute. I know, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if she think I'm cute, but I think she cute. You know what I'm saying?
You.
So, it wasn't until, like, I'll say, like, middle school is when I've had my first, like, little situation. You know what I'm saying? I'm like,
damn, she can't get a girlfriend. She gotta be a situation.
Nah, she gotta be a situation. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to say girlfriend. I don't like to put a label on it. But I was a little kid. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really be counting certain things. But yeah, I had a little situationship or whatever. You know, for a long time. A lot of people didn't. I didn't really come out as anything. Like, no one really questioned me. I didn't have to deal with that. My parents didn't question me. None of that. Like, not at all. I remember one time I was in the kitchen. My mom kind of like get the answer out of me. Kind of like, she kind of was just like, so like, what are you into? And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What am I like? By what? Like, I like video games.
Right.
Like
type of music,
like,
type of games I play. Like, what I like to wear.
I'm into a lot of shit. Like, what do you mean? She was like, so do you have like a boyfriend, girlfriend? Like, da-da-da. I was like, oh, like, I like a girl. And she was like, oh. She was like, okay, so do you like, have you ever liked a boy or anything like that? Nope, never did. She's like, okay, so just girls is your thing? Yeah. Okay, cool, got it. That's it. That was the end of it. Like,
that's good that it was like easy though.
And I'm blessed. When I say I'm 100% blessed, because now that as I got older and dealing with females and trying to figure out, you know what I'm saying, like, all right, relationships and all that, I ran into so many females that like had a toxic household because of their sexuality. Dealt with a lot, you know what I'm saying? Had to hide it. Wasn't accepted of me. Like, there was so many. Especially my problem is I go for a lot of straight females too. I'm gonna be honest. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got a preference, but just dealing with that, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm just forever blessed and grateful because it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? My mom, especially, she's Hispanic too, and they don't like that shit. A lot of them don't play that shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of Caribbeans. Growing up in Caribbean household, my stepfather's Jamaican, so you know what I'm saying? You got a Jamaican, Puerto Rican household. Imagine coming out as a Chichiman. Like, that's crazy. Like,
girl, my dad's side is Haitian. So, and you know, in high school, I had a little, you know, little
situations.
Yep, there you go, a little thing. And like you said, like, you know, the family, you know, wasn't accepting. You know, we're just like close friends.
Yeah.
We're just like
really close friends.
Yep, really close. You know, let me shut up. I don't got time to play with you on this damn mic.
Oh man, don't get me poking again.
But yeah, like, yeah, that shit is hard. It's not easy.
It's
and
not.
like when I had told my mom, well, I didn't necessarily tell her. My mom found out, and I could see like she was more hurt because I didn't tell her.
Okay.
She was like, oh well, like, you know, it's kind of like, you know, we're supposed to tell each other everything kind of thing. I'm like, okay, like I tell you everything, but I don't tell you everything. Like I wasn't ready.
Right.
But even till this day, you know, parents love bringing shit up. Like, you know, I wasn't upset, like, if that's what you were into. I just wanted to know. Because she did ask me, and I was like, no.
What? What are you talking about?
And you know what's crazy? I think when people found out in high school, they were like,
girl, what? No, I know I was. I was like, wait, hold on, what's going on for real? Oh, okay, cool. She one of us? Say that. That's gang right there then.
one of us.
That's gang right there.
But yeah, like a lot of people was turning their necks because they was like,
because it's unexpected, really. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? You typically, like, around, especially during I feel like a little bit, people are a little bit more open now. But still, it was still like a little blurry type of thing going on then. You know what I'm saying? But especially when you see somebody that identifies as straight, and then you see them turn around with like that, man, what the fuck, man? Man, why you ain't tell me then?
and that's exactly what I got.
That's what it was. Why you ain't tell me, girl? I wanted to be first. What the fuck are you talking about?
One of my friends, I got a FaceTime call. Why am I hearing this? That you're with this person? Why you ain't tell me? I was like, you guys already seen it. We already on the open. So like, I didn't think I had to say anything.
Yeah, it's crazy though. But like, being in a relationship with a female it's a lot. It's a lot. You gotta think about it. We're two females. It's not like you dating a man. You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of people don't understand. They be like, oh, just because I'm you know what I'm saying, identified as a, what do you want to say, stud, like, lesbian, whatever you want to say. You know what I'm saying? I just know I like females. You know what I'm saying? That's what I identify. What do you like? Females. But being in a relationship with a female is rough. Like I said, we two females. You know what I'm saying? We both got emotions. We feel things deep. Both
Heavy on the emotions.
You know what I'm saying? It gets crazy. Then you gotta be open and okay to certain things that you usually won't be open with a man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you don't see a man with too many female friends. But you can't expect a female not to have female friends. And you can't expect just because I'm a female that I look at every female on a sexual level.
Right.
No. I want genuine friendships too. I have genuine female friends too. You know what I'm saying? And that's like one of the hardest things dating a female is that what you have to go through is setting boundaries and the insecurities that come with it. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It's fun. But it takes a toll, man. And then it just gets so ugly sometimes. Like I said, it's so emotional. Like super emotional. But the connection that I feel on that level is just so much deeper. I feel like the love of between two females is so much deeper. Yes. Like it's like they feel hard. They love hard. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think it gets so ugly when it's time to let go. You know?
Girl. Girl.
And then it's like we two females, and then it's like, bruh, you get on my nerve. You kind of want to look at them like, I could. You a female?
Yeah.
We both got. Not too much on me.
Yeah.
Man, yo. Okay. You know.
Yeah. But okay, that was very good. I like that. And I love that you didn't have it hard. Like you didn't even have to like explain to anybody. You didn't have to experience any of that judgment, because I know people where their parents are like, get the frick out of my house.
Yeah,
you gotta go.
I've seen that.
So like, that's so sad and so heartbreaking.
I know.
Or like they're trying to force their kids to change, and it doesn't work like that. Because someone close in my family, the person that wanted them to change, oh well, they can't come around here until they change. And I'm like, you can't be that way because it doesn't work like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I even had issues with myself trying to identify, okay, well, am I really like into females like that? Do I like men? Do I gotta change? Like, what's going on? Like, I was like very like confused. But now I got it. I figured it out.
That's good. I'm happy you know.
I figured it out.
You figured it out.
So I see that you love your family so
yes.
much, and it's so like evident, and I love it because I seen the little photos that you posted, the photo shoot. That was cute.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get my family to do that, but we're so
like,
oh
my god,
I don't want to do matching outfits. I'm like, let us be different.
Let us be different. We coordinated, but it was dope.
Yeah, they were cute. So what drives the deep connection, and can you share an example of a time when your commitment to family was particularly meaningful or challenging?
Well, like I said, my family, we grew up really tight.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We have a really big family, but when I say my family, as far as like my grandmother's kids, my mom, you know what I'm saying, we're super tight. And a lot of people always, like, we always get, like, people are always envious of that. You know what I'm saying? They always tell us, like, yo, you guys stick together no matter what. And I love that. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of like, I feel my best self when I'm with my family. Oh. My happiest moments are with my family. My happiest moments are with my siblings. You know what I'm saying? My siblings are my world. I do everything for my siblings.
I see that. I be like, oh,
everything. I cannot breathe. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like they second mom. You know what I'm saying? I be picking them up, dropping them off, doing everything.
Heavy on.
They jump how high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not play, especially being the oldest too.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like when my mother leaves and they, you know what I'm saying, when our parents leave, who's going to be the one next? I am. You know what I'm saying? And it kind of made me have to mature a little faster. Now that I'm getting older, I'm like, I got to be prepared for anything that happens. You know what I'm saying? And, like, the love that I have for my family is just ridiculous. It runs, like, so strong. It's so genuine. And I feel like a lot of people see that. And I love sharing it with the world, too. Like, we have so much fucking fun. It's ridiculous.
I be seeing y'all little TikToks.
Like, yo, we are all, like, our own little person. You know what I'm saying? Like, we have so much personality. And when it comes together, and we're so open and so loving. That's why a lot of people love our family as well. Very, very open, very loving. Anybody, we don't judge. We don't discriminate. We don't care what you come from, what you doing. You know what I'm saying? Come get some food. Come have some fun. You know what I'm saying? And that's really it.
Oh,
like,
I heard that. I'm about to come to your house, give
for
me
sure,
a plate or something.
Man, open arms. I'm telling you, like, my family don't play. We always doing something. And we cook. We cook for real.
Oh, yeah. I'm definitely getting a plate now.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, my Asia's mom, if you watch this, my name is Dominique. Me and my Asia went to school together. I'm coming to get a plate.
For sure. We're going to like that in. You know what I'm saying? So everybody know. But I think one of the most challenging things I had to go through with my family is even though we are super close and we're very loving family, there's still things that need to be fixed. You know what I'm saying? There's still going to be certain generational things that just are not okay to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be okay with it. That's one thing about me. And one thing I don't play with, everybody knows, I cut whoever off. I don't care about that blood shit. That blood shit don't mean shit. If you disturbing my peace, you got to go. Simple. You have to go.
You got to go.
If you're not willing to change, you got to go. I'm not playing with you. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the things that I always been so headstrong about. So there was a time that I cut my whole family off. Completely. Like, it was just a situation that happened, and I was just not okay with it. I didn't like the way it was dealt with. I was just tired of certain things. You know what I'm saying? And I just felt like, okay, if y'all not going to get it together and y'all not going to, you know what I'm saying, like, try to figure out with me, then y'all got to go. And I don't care who feels it hurt. And it hurt my feelings, too. Don't get me wrong. And like I said, I was in a weird transition. I was joining the military. So the month before I left to the military, me and my friend were in no contact. So that's 3 months without no contact. Wow. And, like, when I say, like, no contact, I mean, like, moved out, didn't answer phone calls, didn't talk to them, did not care. You know what I'm saying? And it was rough. But I needed to do it because I needed them to know how serious I was. Yeah. Like, I'm serious about this, and I'm serious about what I don't play with and what I do play with. You know what I'm saying? And my family's so great that they made those changes.
That's awesome.
They made those changes. Like I said, they made those changes, and we worked on it. We worked on it for years, and we still working on it. Like, we still be helping each other grow and trying to heal certain things. You know what I'm saying? But they worked on it. Like, while I was out doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? They was working on it. My mom was getting her shit together. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's amazing to see. You don't see that at all.
Right.
That don't happen. And we have been better than ever, I think. You know what I'm saying? Also going through a loss of one of our uncles. You know what I'm saying? One of my grandmother's her son was killed. That I think that brought us even closer. You know what I'm saying? Like he said, she has 4 kids. My mother, my 2 uncles, and my aunt. And one of my uncles got killed. And that, like, it made us realize, like, don't take nothing for granted.
Right.
This can be taken in like this. You can blink and it's over with. You know what I'm saying? And we were very much divided at that time. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their own thing and all that. But losing that person, just like, it was a reality check for all of us.
Right.
This shit ain't no joke. All that arguing, that petty shit, not talking for years because you mad at this person about how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Put that shit to the side, bro. You could lose somebody in a heartbeat. When they gone, they gone. There's no coming back, bro.
Especially with, like, everybody that's been, like, dropping.
What?
You know what I noticed? There's a lot of people, like, within our age group.
What?
And I'm like,
what is happening right now?
Like, God, watch over me and my pieces because I cannot deal with
like,
that.
in a blink of an eye, like, and there's people that, and then it hit different when you see, like, when you know other person or you came across the person, like, and it's happening in real time right now. Like, people are dropping like flies, and it's the worst thing ever to see. So that's why I think it's important right now. Get close with your people. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Make those amends. You know what I'm saying? Drop all that petty shit. You know what I'm saying? If it's not killing you, you can talk about it. Y'all can fix that. Work that shit out. Family's important, I think. But I get there's certain things that people just can't. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Sometimes if it's like I said, if it's disturbing your peace, then nah, we good. Fuck that.
Yeah, you can't come back in. You
can find some friends that like family. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Okay. So my last question for you is there anything specific you'd like to change or improve about your life at this stage? And what steps are you taking to make those changes?
Yeah, as far as like what I want to do in life right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out what I want to do and where do I want to be in life? Like I said, I enrolled in school again, so I started school out. College. This is different. This is what, boy, I said, whoo.
I'm gonna send all my prayers to you.
Yo, please, I need them bad. Like,
that college journey.
This college journey is no joke. Granted, I'm older now, so I'm a little bit more mature, so I'm definitely on top of myself and stuff like that. But, like, I had a paper, and it was like, what motivates you as a learner? And I sat here, and I was like, and the teacher was like, well, this is your first paper. It's going to be about you, so it should be easy. And then I'm like, shit, I don't know shit about me for real. What motivates me as a learner? I have no idea. What is motivating me as a learner right now? You know what I'm saying? So that kind of helped me. And it kind of made me really sit back and think, no, I got to sit here and write this goddamn paper. It got to be about 4 pages. I don't know what motivates me as a learner.
Was it double spaced at least?
Yes, it was. It was double spaced. It was double spaced for sure. And I'm like, man. I'm like, all right. So I'm sitting here thinking, and I realized, like, me not wanting to be a product of my environment is motivating me as a learner. Me wanting to be better than what I come from is motivating me.
That's nice.
You know what I'm saying? That's what's pushing me. Me wanting to set a great example for my siblings is motivating me. Me wanting to set an example for somebody that came through what I came through, been through what I've been through. It's pushing me through. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of where I'm at right now. I want to impact people.
Yes.
That's my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. I felt that.
That's what I want to do. Like, I want to make a change in people. Like, I'm such a people person sometimes. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I always get told, like, I come in and I'm life of the party all the time.
And
you know what I'm saying?
This is why you're here. This is why you are in this seat tonight. Yes. Yes.
Life of the party, you know what I'm saying? And I lost touch with that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like I'm that person really anymore. You know what I'm saying? But I want that back. And I know I can't be. You know what I'm saying? I had a teacher one time tell me, I remember we were about to graduate. And she told me, she was like, you're going to be big. Like, I see you on, like, TV somewhere. I'm not aiming for that, but, hey, I'm open to it. But, like, I really want to make an impact on people. I want to change people's lives. I feel like I've been through so much and experienced so much, and I have so much knowledge only being 22. Just imagine what I could do for somebody else. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm headed right now.
Facts. I love that you said that because I definitely felt that. That's why I got this whole journey started, because I do want to make an impact. And like I said earlier, the whole reason why I'm doing this is empowerment, because you have a story to tell. And you just told me a whole bunch of stuff that other people are probably going through. So
right.
we're taking the steps.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
this
saying?
is amazing.
We're gonna get there.
This is going to go big. I'm calling it now. This is going to go far, and I'm going to come back when I'm healed. I'm telling you, this is going to be amazing.
Yes, we're going to check in and see how she's doing.
What, man? Stop playing.
But yes, I'm so excited that you came. I love that you came.
Thank you. I appreciate the offer. I didn't think you were serious.
I didn't think you was serious.
I DM her. I said, I got something to say. You know me, always, I got something to say. Watch this. She was like, man, come on the show. I'm like, what? Bet. I'm booking right now. Don't even worry about it. Don't trip.
Yes, and I appreciate that so much because you was on it. Because you know how some people, they just be talking.
They just be talking.
I'm like,
not me.
I'm like, I hope my age is not about to just be one of them. And then when I had seen that you booked, I was like, like, she believes in it. She believes in the movement.
I love this. Like, I love this. Like, the thing is, I only watch podcasts. So,
really?
Like, that's the only thing I do is watch podcasts. Podcasts. I just love, like, inspirational. Like, it just keeps me going. Mm-hmm. Hearing other people, hearing their stories, hear what they're going through. Like, damn, I can relate to that. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? You got out of that, I know I can get out of this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then I be thinking, like, damn, I'm not doing enough, or, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying far back, but nah, bro. Nah, it's going to come. Just be patient. Keep going.
Slow and steady runs the race.
Word to everything. This is going, so being able to be on here, I'm grateful. I'm blessed. I appreciate it so much.
Of course. I'm glad that you came, and I'm glad that you followed that authentic, open, and honest that I'm trying to go for here.
For sure.
You were very on it, and I appreciate that because that's what I needed to hear, because that definitely made me feel like taking steps for me to tell my own story and stuff that I've been through. So I appreciate it.
Definitely,
I love it. Definitely gonna come back.
Woo! Yeah, I'm gonna come back. I can't wait to see who else you're gonna have on here. It's gonna be great.
Yes, I'm excited. And my angel's mama, don't forget that
plate. That plate. We're gonna lock that in. What you like? You like Puerto Rican food?
Yes.
Jamaican food?
Yes.
What?
Girl.
Soul food?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, don't play. You come to my house, man. You're not gonna want to leave for real.
Hey, I'm gonna bring my spend the night bag. Be over there. Well, okay, yes. And cut.